Okay, so final stage. This is a pretty difficult stage, but after Fireman stage it's not too bad. The hardest part is the very first part. You have to fight 2 bosses in this stage, so health is pretty important. For the second boss you don't need any health though, it's just a lot of stuff in this stage does a bit of damage to you. You want to keep Aqua style on, there's no reason to switch. Okay, so this is the hardest part. Start out with the burner, unequip burner and hold charge, then buster this guy down. Then you want to do that. From what I can tell, I did it the slightly slower way, but to do it optimally, you have about 2 to 3 frames of space. And it's near... just... you don't have many pixels of space either to do the jump. I used to think it's frame perfect, but now I don't think it is, but I just don't know. Either way, it's ridiculously tight. So start charging. Slide. Well, that's a slow way of doing it, but yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. It's slightly easier if you don't do the slide, but it's slightly slower too, which kind of defeats the purpose. It's really easy to get caught on that wall there. But the way you want to do this is to never stop holding right, because otherwise you're going to die because you're not going to travel far enough. But if you do find yourself like not enough height here, burner, and it keeps you in the air for a second and you shouldn't die. As if you mess it up. Ah, see, it's just really easy to get caught in the wall there. I wouldn't really recommend this trick, because I don't usually do it in my runs. Not in my all stages runs anyway. Yeah, that's the trick. It only saves about 1/4 of a second, so it's not worth it at all, considering how difficult it is, because if you die here, you've died right at the end of the run, and you could lose your run, depending on what your standards are, which starting out, obviously, aren't going to be too high. Okay, so like that. Next route. Just jump and burner. Preferably a bit more to the right. Like that. Simple. Do the same here, jump and burner, and slide. Slide right off the edge here. This is going to take some explaining. So, hold left and burner. And then just kind of try to copy what I do, because I can't explain this. There's no precise timing or anything, it's a pretty easy trick. It's just... I can't explain it. Just jump and burner through the spikes on top. It's faster to go over the top. Just make sure you don't get too much height. Make sure you wait a while. Like that. I'll show you some ways you can mess this up, but it's actually a lot easier than it looks. You can get caught on the ceiling here. You can just run out of momentum there. I can't actually get caught on the ceiling without air shoes, I never knew that. Yeah, one more time. Like that. Okay, so moving on to the next part. Easy, just slide off of this once you get here. Burner, slide. I'm gonna have to pause here a second so I get the timing right, because this is kind of difficult. Jump on this, burner over to here, and then burner back. I did that way too early, I don't know what I'm doing. So, you need that invis for the final boss. That's not too hard, and there is easier ways to do it. That's just my way, it's not any faster or slower. You can jump onto here, run over to there, wait for the block to come. This is the strat I would recommend. And then just do that and burner over this guy. Then keep burnering. You can't burner over here like this, or else this happens. So you'll need to jump. So burner, jump, burner, jump. Well, or fuck up. Burner, jump, burner, slide, not slide. Burner, jump, burner, burner, burner. That's how you do it. Burner, jump, burner, burner. And now, it's kind of hard to get past this guy without getting hit when you do it this fast. Because you pause like at the end slightly. So you need to jump left and then jump back and a mash burner and you'll get through. Now this part is even harder to explain. Just kinda... yeah. Wait until Mega Man's feet are off the stage. So wait until you're actually falling. So you're actually falling. You're no longer standing on the platform. Wait till you're no longer standing on the platform and just do a burner right there. Like so. You want to jump right here and then burner. It's not precise to the second part. But what you don't want to do here is try to burner up there because you won't make it without air shoes. So you can just burner like that, or just jump over. Or just jump over. There we go. This next part is pretty easy, but it's easy to die as well if you're doing the burner strats. So just make sure you jump after each burner, because sometimes it eats your inputs, which isn't fun. Like that. Jump burner, like so. Slightly faster way of doing it, I think it's slightly faster, is to do this. Not for the last one though. So you start off by burnering onto this one. Burner. Not burner. I don't even remember. Where's this strat actually? Yeah, so jump for the last one. Okay, I remember it. Burner off of that, burner, then jump for the last one, and slide. Now as soon as you get into this room, you want to start holding charge. Get rid of burner and start holding a charge for Proto Dick. Proto Dick is pretty difficult. I'll show you a few ways the fight can go. So let go of the charge, jump over him, and then just start mashing sword pretty much and hope he gives you a good pattern. That was a good pattern. Try to change the RNG value. Yeah, like that. If you see the projectile coming, slide under it because you can. See, this is our awful pattern. But now he's stuck against the wall, that's good. Because you can just wail on him. Try one more pattern, see if he gives anything different. But I would always recommend just holding right, letting go of charge, and then jumping. If you get hit, you get hit. There's not much you can do. Sometimes he does jump over it, which sucks. But if you start off with the burner at the start, he always jumps over it from what I can tell. And another okay pattern actually. Not very fast, but he didn't kill me. So here's what you do if it goes really wrong, you panic a bit. If you're worried you're going to get hit, you want to switch to burner. Because then you can just keep burnering through him. It's not too fast, but it's safer than dying. I mean, it's faster than dying and safer, obviously. And burner does quite a lot of damage to him. So if you get in a bit of trouble, just start burnering. See if I can show off a pattern where you might want to do that. So yeah, burner through that. Now he's gonna charge at me, or he's gonna keep doing that. See, this is an awful pattern. This is a really awful pattern. Yeah, as you can see, Rockman can just decide to be a dick. But if you do get a bad pattern, the best thing I can do is just recommend burnering him. Or sticking with your Buster, because with Buster he's easy. But he does jump over it a lot. The only thing is, these are slow, so it's best to just stick with sword strats, which aren't much harder. But a lot of stuff does quite a bit of damage to him, which is the nice thing. So here, just wait until the first block appears. Jump, wait about 3 seconds, 2 seconds even. I've forgotten the timing for that, it's not even 2 seconds, is it? It's about a second. So wait. Jump. Jump. Wait for a sound cue. You should hear another block moving. When you hear another block moving, the other block moving even, that's your cue. So listen, I heard the block move, so that's my cue to jump. Have burner equipped here, and burner off there, and then burner through this snake. This part is simple once you know the timings. That sound cue makes it easier. Sound cue, jump. Then burner through the snake. So burner here, burner, and I think you can get enough right to kill the last thing, which saves a bit of time. But this is just burner spam through here. You don't want to be holding right, just stay stationary and burner. Stationary, then hold right, stationary, and just burner. Because that's what happens if you hold right and burner. You just fall off the stage. So don't hold it any direction, and then hold right. Don't hold any direction, then hold right. Then you gotta wait for this guy's bullets. If you have air shoes you can hit him, but I don't think you can without air shoes. I may need to do some investigating into that. And then burner, slide, burner. You want that pattern. And then as you're sliding through here, you're going to want to do a folder edit. This is the layout I like to go with, I think. I haven't done the any % edit for a while, so it would be this, which is an invis. Invis is the one you should have one of. It's the one right at the bottom. It's always at the bottom, so don't worry about that. This is a really easy edit. So right at the bottom, and then again right at the bottom, an attack plus 40, which you picked up on the second stage. And all you need is sword, you don't need burner. So I've just realised again that's not even the way I do it. I don't think. Yeah, what I do is I replace burner, and then do that. I used to burner through that room, and then just like switch to sword after that, but I don't know, it doesn't matter at this point. It just doesn't. So for this boss, you want to start out just spamming the sword. Spam the sword on his shield. Use the attack, and then use the invis. Make sure you use the attack plus 40 first, then you just stand here and spam. But you got invis, so he won't kill you. As long as you kill him before your invis runs out, you have nothing to worry about. You just got to make sure that you kill him before your invis runs out. So wait right until he's about to attack, then invis. And just spam. Right, now I'll show you this stage in full speed. Which I forgot to do with the last stage because I'm an idiot. And that's the end of my any percent tutorial. Thanks for watching. I may do an all stages tutorial at some point. Maybe not. I don't know. Sorry I was so shit at explaining some things, but I'm not really good at explaining the tricks I do. I just let my muscle memory just do it. My thumbs know all. I know fucking nothing. I hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope you learned something if you're looking to do something with this game, which I doubt anyone is. But just in case. See you all later.